Well, girl. Again, these afternoon streams, girl, they're quiet. Alright. Like last time, I think I'm just gonna get into it and let people filter in. Because I don't want to sit here waiting to start rank for people to join. I want to start rank now. Lord. Oh my gosh, the queue is actually taking a moment. Bane Ban. That's very good. So it's 100% a Joseph, right? Unless it's just someone who really hates going against Doctor, I suppose. Which, valid. Oh my god. Hello. I guess the Mary Ban was valid. Alright, first game of the day. Let's see if I get cooked or can cook. What's up, Metamorphosis Butterflies? How are we doing on this lovely Monday afternoon? Found Dancer already. I don't know if this is a good kite for her, considering how she also already got hit. But I think we're just gonna have to try and roll with it still. Go on, Dancer, you got this. Okay. I really need to learn and not say anything about my teammates in the way that they're playing the game, because it will always fall flat without fail every single time. I bought Mary's Ivory Tower beats here today, so I guess it's good. Let's freaking go. I'm going to save my Dancer here. Hello, Deves. I have a feeling what's gonna happen. Yeah, they just want to get the immediate insta down. Nice flywheel. Drop this, please. No, girl, her pathing is kind of not great. Yeah, she just really wants the immediate down. I would like to save her, but I need to have a book for it. Okay, run, girl. I will literally go down for you here. I promise. No, no, this is bad. Wait, this is good. Please stand to the right. No, this is so bad. No, brother, this is awful. Whatever, I tried my best. And I'm embalmed by this embalmer, so like ultimately this is fine. I'm sorry, Deeves. I'm at 3 center team today and took Blink. Oh, rest in peace. Yeah, this was probably the hardest tunneling someone has ever done. Like that was crazy hard tunneling. I mean, it's kind of what else are you gonna do on Mary? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna waste anything. Girl, just save me. She's purely just gonna not try and go after you ever. Perfect. What a great pop. And I'm still embalmed. She's leaving me. Okay. I'm gonna open door then. I'm opening the door. Oh, we should be able to tie at least. I think we can. Yeah, we can tie at least. If we can get out in time, no. Unlucky. We do tie though. Not too awful. I have a candle lit today because we went to the store yesterday and we got a couple things. And one of the things I got was a new lighter. And now I can actually light my candle. I guess we're gonna get more painful from elk. Yeah, unfortunately, but we have a bunch of stars to get through. And I predicted that this rank would take a much longer amount of time to get out of compared to the other two. If I'm somehow super lucky with my games and play perfectly, I think I could get out of elk in as little as a week. But I think that's also wishful thinking, because I really don't want to stream tonight, if I'm being so honest. Methinks I probably won't. Wow. Okay, it has to be it literally has to be either it was an Alva or it's a Joseph. Like there's no possible way. They've been doctor and barmaid. It has to be either an Alva or Joseph. Bam, bam, beam. What? A Violetta? I mean, I guess she's a chip hunter, so the doctor band kind of makes sense in a little bit of a way, but like, why barmaid? The barmaid ban is peculiar. I feel like you should have banned someone like Seer. Because Seer, or like Gardener, now can really mess with Violetta because of the chip changes to chip stuff. It might be a good idea to Well, if one of my teammates are down here, I don't really want to drag attention to them, but she's over here anyways. I don't really know where to go here. Make her waste her boost. Run back through here. I can take the window here. Maybe try and get her to... No. This is actually going to be tricky. I don't go against Violetta often enough to be super good at it. Wow, that is insane. Duck is even more annoying than Barmaid, truly. Well, that's a really early down for her. I feel like I also probably picked an awful place to kite in. I'm probably just gonna get an insta down here, no? Yeah, I'm just immediately dead. I really wish Cowboy was here. That would be really, really nice. I think we're just gonna die for sure. I don't think I can really do anything here. If I had someone assisting my rebound, it might be easier. But like, I mean, my only resource is Flywheel, and I'm really not confident enough to hit it. And even if I do use it for something like distance, I'm not really realistically gonna get a lot of distance from it because it is a Soul Weaver. You know what I mean? Yeah, like there's really not much I can do. I know Cowboy's here. Maybe he can... No, he's just not gonna try it. Yeah. Unlucky. I don't know why the Cowboy took so long to try and assist my kite. That was kind of strange. Oops. I think we'll do some lawyer. Swap over to some lawyer. Geisha ban. Forward journalist, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do some lawyer gaming instead. Oh, this is not bad. Okay, this is even better. Just hope they don't flop on Gravekeeper. I decided to spend the rest of my fragments on a Wolf Knight pet, and now I'm dying with 500 frags left. Little rest in peace. I have a friend who like is very fickle with money, and that includes in-game currency, and they like constantly feel like they need to have a specific amount of money. Like they can't ever go to like zero money in any of their games. Pardon. My goodness. Arms Factory. We know it's a Wu Chang. Okay. I don't know why you did that to me, but period. Oh my gosh. That might have been the craziest. That was incredibly clean. And it's not even a bot. Do they have confined? Yes, they do. Period. Wow. I should have expected it. Doc is nearby, and she can get an easy save, because she can just heal up right afterwards. I have some habit of gacha games. I have the same habit for gacha games, and it's really annoying. Rest in peace. I have the awful habit of... Actually, I've been kind of breaking it recently, which is good. Of, like, just rolling on gacha games constantly. I have to spend all my pulls on gacha games all the time. This is awful because she can't save. Yeah, she messed up really bad. I go second for sure. I actually might die first try. She should have just kind of rushed in with no fear. That would have been the better option. At least he can't get the double hits off. That's good. Yes. Good job. Just save them. Okay, so this is so unbelievably unnecessary. I guess I just have to decode here. There's not really much else for me to do. No one is here to heal me, so I just have to decode and be scared. Doctor gets downed again immediately. I mean, cheer could help with a rebound kite. Whoops. No, obviously not. We also kind of used all the pallets over there, so that's... I don't think that Wu is really crocked here. Yeah, that TP at the beginning was insane. I'm gonna get TP'd on. Yeah, like, what are these TPs, dude? Yeah, you're not a crocodile. Be so for real. That is kind of insane. Why are you in this tier, brother? That teleport just now and at the beginning is just too clean. There's no way they're actually in this tier. Yeah. Most certainly you are not actually a Cobra 1. I would bet money on it. I don't think I can actually check yet, though. I'll see. Yeah, no, can't see yet. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start saving dice. There's really nothing... There's no skin with a logic path that I want, and there's no skin with essences that I want in this season anymore. Pardon. Enchantress Prisoner. And we're on Moon River Park. What does this mean? And you went bake? I was trying to get a 4-man, but Emma had to be stupid. There's so much tea. Tide LG. Isn't that like probably incredibly awful? Because I don't think you can attach to a teammate if you're in the Tide Turner effect. That is kind of peculiar, but okay, whatever. If it works, I'm not going to complain. I feel like there's a lower likelihood that it would work since it is on LG, but we'll see. Kadiva's over there. I'm not going to get first chase here. Right? I love reading Survivor, having beef. I love just getting the little snippets of tea. Okay, they're on Acrobat first. Right, we're on LG. I mean, if she comes over to me, I can try and kite this out. I think I just have to lock in on this machine though. Afterwards, I can probably run over to her and see if she needs help, especially if she gets hit. If she doesn't get hit, I'm just going to keep decoding another machine. But if she gets hit, I think I will try and see if I can help. Wow, they left. Period. She's not having a very good game here. I think we just double decode this low-key. Hi, Deves. Oh, hello. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. I'd really like to drop something so I can vault. Oh, girl. Is she just gonna break that? Okay, this is fine. I got the point that I needed. And also she'll probably actually end up committing to me here. Nope, she just has no clue where I am. Cool. Get out of here. I think they're double decoding something. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they're besties. You're on your own. No, they're not on a separate machine. What are they pinging? Let's stick together. Help me. Stay away from me. I'm at circus. Whoops. I did not realize. Oopsies. I really hope that doesn't mess anyone up. I was too busy looking at pings and trying to find one that was funny. Oh, that's so unfortunate. GG's. Ooh, I got worn clothes. Yeah, let's wear it. Alright, let's see if that Wu-Chang was a smurf or not. Yeah, like, obviously, dude. They're Alicorn Survivor. But their peak is Croc, weirdly enough. Does not make sense, given how they were playing. But, period, I guess. I just don't think they play it. No, don't roll those. I remember that I accidentally popped last Cypher as composer because I was too locked into playing notes. Rest in peace. It's weirdly one of my favorite and least favorite things about composer is priming ciphers. Because it isn't as easy as like Mind's Eye, for example, who doesn't have to worry about it really at all. She just 99s it easily. With composer, you actually kind of have to... It's actually tricky to prime it properly. It's quite neat. I really hope they add a new decoder, dude. We really need one. Like, I'm excited for Dentist, sure. I'm hoping he has an actually interesting gameplay design and is fun and engaging to play, both as and against. But I just want another decoder. That's really all. A queen bee band. Priestess Doctor. It literally has to be. It has to be a Joseph. There's no way it's not a Joseph. Yes, we do have a decoder. Beep, 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 beep. What? This is so awful for me, dude. This is like the worst matchup to possibly happen for me. You're joking. I had to play against Ivy as a novelist? This would be so bad. Maybe we can just not get kited the entire time. Or just have a good raw kite. Because, like, I'm not bad. I don't think I'm bad at kiting Ivies. Just naturally. Without, like, worrying about, you know, using an ability at all. Like, I'd like to think I'm not bad at it. But it would be, like, nice to... Yeah, this is just going to be awful if she finds me. She's probably going to look for me. It's either she looks for me or she looks for Pharaoh. Oof, a cowboy assist too? Wow, this is really going to be bad. Escapologist is kind of T against her though. Because his smokes can block getting that stuff. I think she's already leaving him. Yeah. She's not on Escapologist anymore. On Fair Lady instead. That's going to be tricky for her. Unless she cooks. We'll see. Okay, Pharaoh gets hit. Right? I mean, Joseph does have really, really long matches, but Ivy endgame can be so obnoxious. I played Ivy endgame once, like played as her once, and got like the craziest endgame. It was so awful. Okay, this is good. She's not even going for the Pharaoh here, I don't think. Maybe she is. I don't know what this pathing is though, Diane. I'm just gonna kind of try and trust you here. Wow, she really actually isn't... Oh no, she's on her way. Taking a hit for my Pharaoh. Taking a hit for my Pharaoh. Okay, peek. I don't know if I want to go down for her though. She is still only second chair. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down for her here. It seems Cowboy might save. Escapologist still has... Ooh, huge. Cowboy got a lasso. I know that Escapologist still has Tide. At least I'm pretty sure. Yo, Escapologist, what are you doing? Okay, never mind, we're fine. He's back on the machine. Actually, he needs to go in now, and he also needs to move her closer. Or else he's... Okay, he's not going to make it. Unless this Cowboy... Yes, period. Okay, this Escapologist is doing some weird things right now. Doing some very odd things. What are we... Why are we on that machine instead? Like, what are we doing, brother? It has to be... They have to be, like... They got DC'd and it's a bot now. That has to be what this is. There's zero chance, right? Like, why are they on that cipher over there and not the one that has, like, 70% progress? What are we doing? That was such a throw from them. Truly and honestly. Like, look at this machine. It has 78 progress already, and they ran away from it to start a different one. Well, I really hope that they can not die. I'm gonna run to the other door, because I'm really not confident about this. Thankfully, though, Escapologist is last, or first, sorry. So even if Cowboy opens this, I mean, she's likely gonna TP over, right, to that door. Maybe I should have just went for it. Went for the leave. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just... I mean, I have flywheel still. Realistically, I don't have to worry about anything. I guess we just tie. Okay. That, Escapologist really threw that match. We probably could have three-manned out at least. No, I'm not gonna flame. I'm gonna feel joy and whimsy today instead. I'm choosing the path of whimsy. I need to make sure. Okay, that is looping. Never mind, we're good. Hey Diva, what's up? Feeling angry? I'm so lazy to rank. Can session end already, right? Or season end? I would really like us to just wake up tomorrow and it's the new season. That would be really nice. I would much prefer that. I would much prefer that over getting the Hullabaloo essence, if I'm honest. I think we can just skip right over it. No one will be mad about it. Actually, I do really want to try Hullabaloo in the April Fool's mode. Because I think if his... I just think if for some reason his stage size grows, that would be so funny. That would be insane. Also, when does the season end? April, I want to say April 23rd, I think. Stop banning Fiona. Rest in peace to the Steves. This is either because they banned Doc and Priestess again. Yeah, that's a Joseph. Makes sense to me. I feel like Doc Priestess bans are very commonly Joseph. Because Priestess can so easily get to her teammates and also heals them faster. And then Doc is Doctor, obviously. I have like 1 star left for Manticore though. Like a couple more days. You got this, Steves, I believe. Can I hide, please? Thank you. Thankfully I'm a lawyer, so I can't get jump scared. But I don't really know where I want to go here. We'll go here. I love Joseph matches. They're so fun. No one's gotten noticed. No one's gotten jump scared. This is a good sign. Oh, hello, Dews. Hello there. I would like to try and do my... My lord. Can you pick where you're going? This loop is insane, and especially against Joseph, I really don't think there's anything he can do other than use cameras to catch me out. Or blink. That's annoying. My controls are bad. But now there's like nothing he can do. Maybe there is something he can do, because I did not see his red light there. Yeah, he has no confined. I realistically actually don't think there's any possible way he catches up to me here. As long as my controls are fine. I don't want him to use a camera and find me. Okay, good. Nice. I mean, I got hit, but it was an alright kite still. And now he probably will not end up finding my mirror image. No heal? Okay. The most annoying thing is Hunter, right? Whenever you're playing against a slower Hunter like that, I've found out that that loop really is just so, whoops. It's just so unrealistically strong. Because if you're playing a slow Hunter like Joseph, and you don't have confined, you're cooked. You're actually just cooked. I can spin that one window over and over again and be completely fine. Also, there's no real reason to heal me, but we can do it. If we heal me now, next time he uses cameras, I'll be able to full heal. So that's good. Yeah, I ran that loop around against a night watch, which realistically shouldn't be able to run that against the night watch. That should not be able to happen, quite frankly. But he refused to vault the window, so I was just able to, which was lovely. I'm not going to help this painter primate because obviously they're going to get it done in time. I'm just going around for vaulting boosts just in case I'll need it in endgame. Okay. Hello, painter. They've changed target. That's peculiar. And they blinked for... Oh, they're on prisoner. Alright, I think we just get out. Nice. A guaranteed tie. Joseph, I feel like is tricky on Moon River Park. So we kind of got lucky because it's such a huge map. Alright, we have an hour left for rank. What realistically do we think we can get to? I think we can get out of Elk 5. I think that's reasonable. Getting out of Elk 5, that seems valid and fair. I think that's probably it though. I don't think we'll have enough time to get into 3. If we do that, that's huge. We'll just have to win like every game from here on out. I wonder if it's another Joseph. We'll know if they ban Doctor. It's just so peculiar. I love seeing low rank bans. Wu Chang, Bloody Queen, and Goatman. All of them in low rank. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. All of those bans in low rank is kind of insane because obviously Wu Chang and Bloody Queen aren't really effective bans because sure, like if you get a person who's like one trick Mary, it might be tricky, but they're obviously not like top tier hunters. And then Goatman also doesn't make sense because no one's playing Goatman in Elk. No one's going to play Goatman, I guarantee you. I don't even remember the last time I went against a Goatman because I just don't think he's ever really played in like a casual setting. Thank goodness I picked Novelist. That's really lovely for me. I can actually hopefully hold my own against this Smiley. Okay. Arms Factory. Ooh, yay, I spawn mid. This means I will probably take kite. Hello, Doctor. Oh, yes. Double decoding. The first cipher machine. Love this. Grave is on one, I'm on one. Ooh, Perfumer also is a really great kite against Smiley. So is Grave, honestly. What's up, Nye? Well, first kite clearly is going fine. If we can get one machine done from it, that's good. I don't know who has Chase. It's still Grave, I think. Because Perfumer's decoding. Yeah, it's still Grave. That's kind of crazy. How he's still managing to hold up. I don't know which one I want to decode here. Between that one and this one. I think it's this one. Because I can make a gap between these three ciphers. Is the Hunter AFK? I don't think so. They were on Grave. And I think they're still on Grave. It's a smiley face. Oh no. So they're not AFK. We have found that out. Thankfully though, this is at 3 ciphers left. During 2.5 really. Perfumer can also save this, which is really good. I still have not used my book once. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, they hit Cher. Oh, that's really bad though. Oh, and they get a hit on the Perfumer. That's actually really bad. I kind of hope the Doctor has ran further mid-map. I don't think she has. Well, I'll finish this and run towards her. Oopsies. Okay. Yeah, I need to immediately run for this save, I think. Because Perfumer can't. But I can. Hopefully I won't have to use my book immediately, and I can use it to help my Doctor's rebound kite. No girl, I'm on my way. No, I messed it up. My timing was bad. Do you want to go for a double hit here? I mean, I'll let you. Doctor, come here. That's so unlucky. Maybe I should have tried to, no, because he would have just dropped and picked her up instead. We didn't have anyone nearby enough for really anything here. I really hope the Gravekeeper will save me. Yes, Gravekeeper is on his way. Unfortunately, I have no flywheel, I have no book. I really need to depend on this Grave to give me a decent rebound. I think I see what he's trying to set up here. That's so bad, though. That's good. Period. And since it's a smiley face, we can deduce he probably doesn't have detention. Just because most smileys don't hold it. Yes, this is good. I think she has dungeon. I don't know what he has instead, though. We're out. She should get this. Especially if he doesn't have detention. She only has like a few perfumes left, though. But I mean, she certainly can get out. Some smileys in low rank do carry detention. I haven't seen it yet, funnily enough. Maybe it's just because most of the smileys I've ended up facing are Smurfs that are coming from high rank. Yeah, we can get into Elk 4. We have an hour left. We can get into Elk 4. Yawn. Oh yeah, we're totally getting to Elk 4. We are 1 star away from it. We might actually get into Elk 3. When I was in Elk, I had that all the time. Well, I haven't... That's the first smiley I've had in Elk, at least. So, we'll see. Maybe they are evolving. This is true. Naiad Smiley. It'd be here. I just got Smiley. Good luck, thieves. I believe in you. Oh, Disciple. And it's a Priestess forward ban. I wonder who they're going to play. I actually don't know who bans Priestess forward. I'm assuming they're just banning Priestess because it's Priestess. But I don't know who is favoring a forward ban. Someone who clearly does not want to get stunned. Or maybe does not want the survivors to make a huge amount of distance, because it's very fast. It's a Ripper. Interesting. All right. And it's Leo's memory, too. Oh, joy. I always end up either cooking Rippers or getting cooked by them. There's kind of no in between. He definitely has Peeper, right? Nice. I feel like this is the same, this is totally the same Ripper from that Ever Sleeping Town match I had a while ago. Nice. I want to go to main building really bad here. That's so bad. That's so bad. I messed up my flywheel. And basement. Oh no, my basement isn't here. I'm going to try and like go into a tricky spot for him. If she can break the chair here. No, she was too slow with it. That's unlucky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same Ripper from that Ever Sleeping match. I want to say at least. Yeah, if it was basement, this would be awful. I'm only saying that because it's the same skin, it's the same accessory, and they also use chip hits a lot. And I rarely end up seeing Rippers use chip hits very frequently. Thanks! Thanks! Wow, what a really good rescue. That was fantastic, in fact. Please, like, you're playing Gardener and you have the shield up. Why don't you tank the hit first and then rescue? That's really all you have to do. I beg of you, tank the hit first so I can have a rebound kite. Like I'm begging. Help me. You're running out of time and you're going to, unfortunately, waste it. Don't... Like, this is what's gonna happen, girly. You have to tank the hit so that I can actually have a rebound kite. Help me. You have to help me. Yeah. I mean, this is just... What do you want me to do here? You know what I mean? you have horrible saves, to be completely honest, and then you don't do anything to help with my rebound kite. But you expect me to 5-cypher kite that, sure. I understand that you're not like a typical assist. You can't, you know, stun or anything like that, but every character in this game can body block, and that includes you. So maybe learn how to do it. That's just a thought experiment. Tanking hits normally helps a lot with your team. I'm sure there was also probably a better path. I couldn't go upstairs in that situation against a Ripper because I'm just going to get downed by Fog Blades. I could have gone to the other window. But again, it was so far away, I feel like he would have just hit Foggy Blades anyways. And the way I was kind of forced into using Book for that save, because again, she just decided not to take a hit. Put me to where I kind of, the only place for me to go was that window. I could have gone to the pallet where that big container is. I don't think I would have made it there either, if I'm honest. But maybe, you never know. I lost. No. Trust, next time, you'll cook. I believe. Bro, this is so crazy. Sometimes I feel like Andrew Tate has to be rage bait. Like he was put on Earth to rage bait. There's no way he's real. There's this person ratioing Andrew Tate. But like, his tweet says, "Your girl doesn't want to be with you. She wants to be with me because I'm richer and more famous than you are. Luckily for you, I don't want her." Like, what is brother on about, dude? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? My favorite thing about switching to Hunter Rank is that I don't have to play against Smiley anymore. So valid. Again, I can't wait for Dentist. I really hope Dentist is a fun hunter to play. I'd be willing to look past him being named the Dentist if he's like fun to play. Also, I think whenever we first got the reveal for him, I'm not gonna call him the Dentist. I'm not gonna play Survivor ranked, get him in a ranked match and be like, oh, it's the Dentist. The hunter is the Dentist. I'm gonna say his name, which I'm pretty sure is Finson. I'm not gonna call him the Dentist whenever he releases. I need to get into the habit of calling him Finson because it's just, I'm not. Like, I don't want to call a character, "That's the Dentist! It's the Dentist!" I don't know, it's just corny. Another Galatea. This is also a skin that we've seen before, and last time we got a Galatea with a skin, it was very unfortunate for her. But who knows, maybe it's a different one. Maybe she's Koa level now, too. We shall see. It is Lakeside Village, which I feel is a pretty decent map for Galatea, because it's relatively open in a lot of places. I am mid. Oh, he's a projectile hunter like Axboy. I would love more. I do this. Okay, so fun fact about the Aussie IDV channel. Anytime there's like a new hunter or like a new survivor shown and like teased, we always do like predictions of what we think the hunter's gameplay and stuff is going to be. And every single time since we started doing predictions, which I think was since, I want to say Peddler was the first time we did hunter predictions, I've been predicting projectile hunter because I want more projectile hunters so bad. Imagine he throws teeth at you. That would be so nice. I could use some extra ones. But yeah, I am a complete advocate for projectile hunters, and I think we need more of them in the game. Oh no, something bad is happening. Hey, you don't mind if I finish this cipher, do you? Thank you. I just really wanted to finish it, you know what I mean? Nice. Hug the corners. And you will succeed every time. Get my book back. Remember, she has listen of all abilities to have on Galatea. If she swapped, she might have blink. Oh, she has teleport! That's insane. Yes, new nails. Did she teleport to this machine? She did. Diva. Did you accidentally teleport to the wrong machine? I was gonna show you guys my nails. I was gonna like go on this machine and show y'all. It's okay, I'll lose her here real quick. And it's just that simple. Oh, whoops. Look how cool these are. They have little, like, gems on them. I love these nails. No way, it worked. It always works. Slow vaulting and walking is the key to losing hunters. I don't know why no one ever does it. If you want to, like, not have chase, start walking and start slow vaulting. If you do it at the right time, because there's no audio notification, there's no scratch marks. I love the cat bot. They're so cool. This one is probably one of my favorite ones. Like this nail right here. Like, look how cool that is, dude. The funny thing is, though, if you've never gotten press-on nails like these, I don't even know. Oh. So they came in this little packaging, right? Obviously, like most press-ons. And if we open it really quickly, you can kind of see inside. All of the press-ons don't have the little thingies. They don't have the little trinkets on them. It's only the set of nails, like the little showcase set of nails at the front. So what I had to do, because obviously the reason why you get so many different sizes of press-on nails whenever you buy them is to size them to your fingers. I had to take the little trinkets off of the like showcase nails and put them back on the nails that fit my fingers. So it's a fun little craft moment. I know for sure Survivor's done that to me before. I remember it's kind of funny because me and my sibling have this joke that anytime like one of the like IDV tricks that I told them about like ages ago was just walk. No one ever just walks. Just walking can be so unbelievably strong, even in chase. Like if you're not trying to intentionally like lose chase, just walking can be so good for mind games as well. And now they're like, there was a time, I can't remember when, they were like showing me one of their kites, I think, and they were like, I walked, I did it. And I was like, period. I'm so proud of you. As you should. The tricky part is knowing when to walk. Because, you know, if you're just walking in chase instead of running constantly, yeah, your chase is not going to go very good. But if you're doing it right, you're gonna cook. You can become completely invisible. All right, I believe we'll get into Elk 4 today. I don't think we'll get into Elk 3 because I'm also not doing evening stream today as well because I'm not in the mood. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not in the mood. Maybe I'll play some Minecraft because I know the update released. And fun fact about me though, with the new Minecraft update, the new baby mobs, hey, I can't look at majority of them for too long or else I'll start crying. So that's great. The baby chicken is the worst. I cannot look at it for too long or else I will cry. I can't even think about it. I can't think about it. Don't think about it. This is so awful. I need to get it out of my brain. No way, we get to play Priestess. Who did they ban again? Enchantress and someone else. I don't remember who. It's a Mary. I do like playing against a Mary as a novelist. I enjoy it. I had to look the baby chickens up. I really can't look at them. They're so unbelievably adorable. I really can't handle it. A lot of people will talk about getting cuteness aggression when they see something super cute. I get like, the only way I can explain it is cuteness sadness. I get really emotional whenever I see something super cute. Such as the Minecraft baby animals. I need to play Minecraft at some point and face my fears of the baby mobs and do like a little baby mob ranch daycare, because they made like a special flower that I think lets you keep baby mobs babyified, which hashtag need that. I really hope it's not like you have to like, I hope it's not the same requirement as getting like a wither rose, because if to get that flower, you need to go through the process of getting, you know, a wither rose. Like that similar process. That's gonna be awful. Also, I didn't want to put the portal on here because Mary could break it through the wall, so I put it back there very intentionally. Because now, if she's on the outside of the little mini church here, she cannot break it. Whoops. I got distracted because I thought of the baby chickens again. Guys, I'm gonna have mac and cheese tonight. I'm so unbelievably excited. Me and my sibling went to the store yesterday and we got, you know, food things because we were low on food things. Also, by the way, I don't know if y'all know, Wendy's, the restaurant, has Girl Scout Thin Mint Frosties. Like, what are we talking about, dude? I'd like to save my book until she's about to mirror. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I will use my book if she's in a precarious situation. Hello there, Mary. But I want to save it for if she mirrors, because I can cancel. Oh man, yes! I got it in time. Huge. No mirror for you, although I might have positioned her bad for my fair lady. I don't think so. Maybe I just haven't had a good mac and cheese, but like I have 2 bites and I'm done. I love mac and cheese, dude. I do something very specific. I make something called chili mac, is what we have deemed it. It's essentially just you make mac and cheese and then you put an entire can of chili in it. Ooh! It's so, I think it's the Texan in me is just like obsessed with the flavor combo probably. She's waiting for a mirror, dude. I know she is. No mirror for you. That's so funny. I love playing against Mary as novelist because you could just... My sibling who plays Matador also loves... That's a TP. Also loves playing against Mary as Matador because you can also cancel mirror. Yeah, this might be a bit tricky. We have to hug this. She can't get close enough to me. Nice. Very good. We know she doesn't have chichi. No, it's not like spicy. Not spicy chili. It's literally we get a just canned chili. And I just dump chili into it and it's so good. Hello there. Are you gonna TP over here? Yes, you are. I can get a book soon. Oh, huge. I think she can just focus on decoding, honestly. I think we're chilling. She might have mirror up, but I have a book if she uses mirror situations. Yeah, I think we're chilling. Main entrance is open. Hunter's over there. She's probably gonna break that. Not you bullying the Mary. Girl. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, okay? I know she has TP. What are the chances... I'm kind of scared of her TPing to me. This is good. I really hope I didn't mess up my perfumer there, or priestess. You know, we're chilling. I think she's gonna get dungeon. She said run all escape through the dungeon, so I'm assuming she knows where it is. Nice. Ooh, I also have hot dogs. It's a very southern chili, or it's a very southern mac and cheese, I want to say. Because it's obviously mac and cheese, which already I feel like is a relatively southern dish. But then you also have chili in it, and you also cut up hot dogs. I think, though, the chili with the mac and cheese would solve my issue. I need to try that sometime. It's tricky, because I've tried it with two different brands of both mac and cheese and chili. The only way I actually like it is with a very specific brand for like the grocery store that we have. Like mac and cheese with roast beef on top. I honestly, I can't tell you guys how much mac and cheese I've eaten in my life. It is like probably thousands of pounds of mac and cheese. We have this joke. Me and my family have this joke, and it was a more prominent joke as I was growing up, of essentially like my parents telling me, if you eat any more mac and cheese, you're gonna turn into a macaroni noodle. Because I just ate so much mac and cheese, and I still do. I have it an abnormal amount, honestly. I think at least like 5% of my blood is probably mac and cheese. I would not be surprised, because I have eaten so much mac and cheese. It's my favorite meal. It's my perfect meal. I get so much comfort out of it, and it's like so easy to make, and it's always gonna taste good to me. And it's just lovely, and I love mac and cheese. I need to make homemade mac and cheese again sometime soon, because it slaps so hard, dude. It's so good. I've been making homemade Alfredo very frequently. Even going through the whole process of making my own noodles for it, which is a skill that I'm very glad I've decided to learn how to make pasta noodles. Because, girl, when I get my husband, I will be chefing it up in the kitchen. I think we don't really have the typical mac and cheese brand here anyway, so I'd have to make it on from scratch. Honestly, the best way to make mac and cheese that's gonna taste good is to make it from scratch. Make your own sauce. Buy like just very typical like macaroni shell noodles or the elbow noodles. Or if you want to make your own. I've never made shell noodles before from scratch. I think I know how to do it, but like I don't know how to actually do it. Like I know what you're supposed to do. I don't know how to apply that knowledge. But man, homemade mac and cheese is so good. It's so good. And chili mac, so good. I'm very excited. We also got these rolls from the bakery because I really like to have bread with my mac and cheese. What I do is I get a slice of bread, I put some of the mac and cheese on the bread and kind of fold it almost like a grotesque version of this taco situation. I essentially use the bread and use it as a taco shell and the mac and cheese inside. I've made a grilled mac and cheese sandwich before, and that's incredibly special. If you've never made one of those, girl, you have to. It's so good. But yeah, that's what I usually do. But we got these rolls that looked so deliciousness, and I'm very excited to try one of the rolls with the mac and cheese. Also, love playing against Geisha with Novelist. Big fan of that. Guys, my new song is almost done. I'm very excited. I think I only have like a little bit of the instrumental to go, and then anything else that's added is vocals and ad-libs and vocal like sound effects and extra bits created by vocals. I'm very excited. It sounds absolutely dope. Is this basement? Yes, it is. I need to be very careful here. If she comes to chase me, I need to get away from here immediately. But I definitely want to get rid of this machine. If that's really unlucky. Yeah, I need to get rid of this machine so that my decoders aren't forced to finish this one. Because they can't get out of shack and away from basement as easily as I can. Please don't get downed over here. That would be actually like the worst possible thing you could do. Okay, good. They're over there, I think, in that corner. Just at a fairly to go for rest. Yep, 5 ciphers. Yikes, dude. I hope everyone will focus on decoding here. No. They're already there for a save. Dude, Pumpkin Pie, you've cursed me. You actually cursed me. Why is my fair lady is also going for a save at 5 ciphers? What is going on? No, I tried to save before half. If she didn't blink, that would have been perfect. That's really annoying. I mean, I have self-heal. I think I can self-heal before this composer dies. Hopefully this fair lady heals and provides a distraction. Good. Huge. I can heal. Save composer. Okay. Maybe I can get picked up instead. Yes! Good. Crawl over? No, okay. Yeah, you've cursed me with a fair lady kite. Or the fair lady rescue at 5 ciphers. That's so crazy. She realistically in that situation should have ran the other way. She should have just left that area completely. No, that was so close. I almost... What's it called? And now the pharaoh wants the priestess to heal her. I really hope this fair lady understands. There was a time in my life, and I'll admit this, there was a time in my life where I interpreted the fair lady nerf as her having a buff. And I'm not proud of that. But there was a time in my life where I believed that that was how that worked. And I believed that her rescue debuff was actually a buff and not a debuff. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I will admit it. There was a time, and I was corrected, and I said, oh, okay, I understand, whoops. Fair lady, heal novelist. Novelist heal fair lady. Girl, no. You're gonna heal me and I'm gonna go save. How is it a buff though? It's not a buff. It's most certainly a nerf. But you see, this guy right here can't read, unfortunately. So, I thought it was a buff. I thought it was a, she rescues faster. Don't know why I interpreted that as such, but I did. Alright, unfortunately, Farrah goes down. Fortunately, I get the save. Do I actually? I might have to flywheel for this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to. That's crazy. Do you want me to heal you, Deeves? I'm okay with this. Round the corner quickly. No, that's crazy. I rounded the corner, but it literally made her go around the corner. That's crazy. Her dash curved with me going around the corner. That's ridiculous. Yeah, this is a really cooked game. I cannot lie. I'm certainly dead. They shouldn't heal right where... Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a 4K for this, Beeves. There's no way. They're going to get found so easily. Yeah, they just got found. Priest is going to get downed, and then they're going to slug and do the Pharaoh. Her dash is so weird, I never question it. I think we should. I think we should start questioning it. Because that's a problem, girl. That is a problem. Elk 4 still. How long do we have left? About 30 minutes left of rank, I think. Maybe we can get like 2 stars, hopefully. That would be nice. Again, I'm not ranking tonight. I'm going to have more of a chill day. I intended this weekend to be like a very slow, or like last weekend, I guess, to be very slow, very calm, and not really doing anything at all. Because last week was very go, 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 very quick, very spontaneous. And I wanted to have that couple days to just chill. But on Saturday, I had to edit, and then I did D&D, which is very active. And as fun as it was very also kind of go, go, go and spontaneous. And then on Sunday, I went to my parents' property and cut grass for like 2 hours on a very loud lawnmower, which, as much as I love cutting grass, it's so satisfying. It's so loud, and it was a lot. And then immediately after that, we went to the store. So I didn't really have much time to just chill. So I'm gonna reclaim that, and the rest of the day, I'm literally like, I need to force myself to put tape over my mouth or something after stream, so I just stop speaking. Because I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak. I do that already way too much. I do not want to do that more. Watch me get the violinist one. Okay, that's... Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. What have we got? What have we got? Another disciple ban. Never mind. It's fool's gold. And they just banned prisoner. I don't know if that was intentional, but period. I'll play lawyer so that they don't have to play decoder. And it's not full kite. I thought it was full kite for a second, doctor, but it's not. Oh no, you're also going decoder. I mean, I guess we can double decode. I feel like lanternist might be a better pick. Period. We get a rescuer. We have a balanced team comp. I don't know if these characters together are necessarily... Never mind. Mary, make up your mind. Okay. No rescuer, that's fine. Doctor is like kind of a pseudo rescuer. Wow, it really was a disciple. That's kind of so unfortunate for us. Yeah, Doctor is kind of a pseudo rescuer because she just can fit the role nicely because she's able to be full health very consistently and can heal right after a save very quickly. Okay, Lakeside Village. I'm going to try and not take chase at all ever this match. Hopefully my composer also won't take chase. Hopefully it'll be the Enchantress or Doc. That way we can just Cypher Rush her low-key. Okay, perfect. Enchantress is getting chased this. This is good. Unfortunately, it's Disciple, and, you know, I feel like a lot of people still don't know how to play against her. And also, those people that are like, Disciple isn't strong. Disciple's good, okay? I don't know why we're, like, trying to make it seem like Disciple's a really bad hunter to play. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people that end up making her seem like she's... like, the way they describe her and the way they put her in, like, a tier list, they make it seem like she's, like, violinist levels of not viable. When, in reality, she's a really solid hunter and can be very... I think one of the things is she's kind of one of those hunters that just more so... she's a low tier stomper. Thank you for letting me get her after half. Or before half. You probably should not have... You probably should not have hit me there. I would not have made it to her. Alright. I'm obviously not going to go in for another save here. Oh, actually, probably no one's going to save her. We're just going to sell her, I think. No one's going to be able to get to her. Doc is most certainly not going to make it. No, 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 please. Please, just focus on decoding here. We sell her, Deves. We sell her. You're not making this. Yeah, you're not making this. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, this composer's actually kind of throwing a little bit. That's so unfortunate. Like, why can't you just lock in and realize that that's not something we're going to be able to save? At least that chair is not usable. That's a really difficult chair to rebound kite from, I feel like. But now we just have to likely sell this composer as well. And she's throwing cats over here. Alright, I'll go for it, I guess. Obviously, they're gonna go for composer. There's no reason for them not to. Doctor's going back on that one. I'm gonna run back on this one. We do have accelerated, so this is good. I would go towards the machine that the composer was on, but I'm halfway across the map. There's no way... By the time I make it to that one, I will likely end up having the same amount of progress on this cipher. Yeah, lawyer can get so fast. Especially if I have, like, the broken windows on, like I do now. I really need this doctor to, like, show up immediately for this save, pretty much. Stay away from me. You have to go in for a save, Diane! Go in for a save! Oh my gosh. This doctor is hopeless. Why didn't they go in for a save? I'm so sorry, composer. The temptation to let this doctor die is crazy. Because, like, what is that, actually? That is so crazy. I really don't know why they didn't save. I don't know what to do here. Because I also don't really know where dungeon is. And they abnormal it. No way. I need to find a pallet. No, I was hoping I could run out of the dash, but I was not fast enough. This doctor is useless. That was the most insane thing I've seen? No, truly. The mandatory flame. I feel like every... Oops, I did not mean to do that, but I don't care. The mandatory flame. I feel like it's not necessarily a flame. I'm not trying to flame. I'm trying to be like, hey, why didn't you do this? This is the thing you should have done, Doc. Why didn't you save? Ba-ba-da-ba. Not the guide on Disciple Girl. 16 minutes. Let's see if we can get one more star. I think that's valid. I think we can get one more star. Bam. I would me. Yeah, no, truly. I love the guides so much. Like these stupid guides. Yeah, it would be my last straw. It's so backhanded for no reason. Like, obviously, it's kind of like a nice thing for newer players. They get like the guide on blah blah blah. This is how you blah blah blah. Like, it's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's like, oh. It gets to a point where like, oh, I got the guide for how to play against a character / as a character. Yikes. That's really bad for me. I just looked in the Discord, the No Mic channel in the Discord, and I'm seeing the new ZZZ character. I can't remember her name, but she's really cool. I just wish that ZZZ wasn't a Gunner game. If it wasn't a Gunner game, I would actually probably play it. There's also this one animation of this other new character. She's like the snake lady infiltrating like the main character's base or whatever to get snacks, and someone explained it perfectly. They said, you know, I would probably go back into playing ZZZ, but her boobs are animated like water beds. And it's like so true. That's the only, that's how you explain it. I don't remember what her name is. She's like all purpley. She's the one that like, she has a cloak, and whenever she like removes her cloak, she's like borderline completely nude. And she has the handcuffs. I think the fighting with the handcuffs behind her back, obviously like the Gunner game thing, it's like the aesthetic is intended to be freaky, but that's kind of sick. I kind of vibe with that concept in like a not freaky way. I think that's super cool. Yeah, the purple lady. The number one thing I wish that ZZZ had is there is so much Gunner bait of like the women characters, right? And like there's not to say there's like not any fan service for the guy characters, but it's not enough, dudes. Like sure, we have, I think his name is Manato, I think, I don't know. And he like, and I don't want to get too crazy here, but his downstairs area, and I'm so serious on this, if you don't know about this, he's a big guy, right? He's big muscular, and he's, I think, the tallest character in the game. His downstairs area literally has jiggle physics, and I'm so serious. In his adult animation, you can watch it move, okay? But you didn't hear that from me. If there was fan service for guy characters as much as there's fan service for girl characters, and in the level, I'm just saying, if you can create a female character, and make her basically completely nude, you can put a guy in a thong. You can put a guy in a thong. You can do it. And I actually advocate for it. I think you should. Is this not a really bad kite for her? Like, shouldn't she just leave this? I'm okay with this, Deeves. This This stun is gonna do nothing for you and everything for me. Yeah, she'd be possessed. Careful, meteorologist. Whoa, Ozzy. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm saying what we're all thinking, okay? I'm just saying. I speak the truth, and I speak what is on everyone's minds, especially for queer people who are into gacha games and are aware of ZZZ. I want to see lighter in a thong. See? Valid! Valid! If this new diva, this new character, is like... I mean, if you haven't seen her animations, first off, ZZZ combat animations are always really, really cool. I think probably one of the gacha games, it might be the best in combat animations wise. It's just so peak. But like, when that cloak comes off, she's borderline completely nude. Like, completely nude. And I think it was worse before, like, her, what's it called? Before her showcase. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing a comment of someone that was like, yeah, it was worse before. Which, she serves everything down, but when are we gonna see, when are we gonna see one of the boys in a thong? When are we gonna get equality? We need equality, and that's on period. Off topic, I just told my friend why I'm not Christian anymore, and I think now she thinks I'm demonic. Girl, that's just kind of that's what happens every single time. Anytime an ex-Christian leaves Christianity, everyone else around them now believes that they're demonic. Oh my gosh, what a crazy save on my part. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but nice. Hopefully she can get out. Yeah, anyone who leaves Christianity, the people around them are kind of conditioned in a way. That's the only way that's the only word I can use to describe it. They're kind of conditioned in a way to believe that the devil got to them. And that's why they're not Christian anymore. Which, I mean, it's kind of weird. I could talk for hours about Christianity. It's kind of not what I intend to do on the internet. And I don't really want to do it on my channel. But I talk to myself about religion for hours. And I could easily talk about it for hours if I wanted to. But again, it's not my place to talk about it. I don't think influencers in general should talk about religion. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't think it is. She seems really uncomfortable by me saying she hopes I'm not satanic, but I can't believe in Satan if I don't believe in God anymore. Period. It's nuts, like the whole book and his rules make no sense. There are things about Christianity that because I grew up very Christian. I'm actually Elk 4 now. Period. We're Elk 4, yes. Oh, this is last. Maybe I should have popped. Whoopsies. I'm hoping Gardner goes back in. Oh, she's not going to. Alright, I can go in here. Never mind. I'm selling you. Goodbye, Deeves. No, I tried to flywheel out of the AoE. This is so awful. Gardner, I hate you. Why is every Gardner I ever play against bad? Like, every Gardner I play with, rather. Every single one of them is bad. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but it's just true. Yeah, there are, like, Christian values that I personally still, like, think is a good thing to go by. Like, for example, the whole like love your neighbor vibe, like, period. Absolutely, obviously. I think the I don't know how to describe it, but like older generation Christianity is tricky. It's tricky. The way that and it's so funny because like if I talked to any like religious Christian person about my beliefs personally, not that I want to, I really don't care, because I know what it would devolve into. It would devolve into, well, why do you believe that way? And they would try and convince me to believe what they believe, which that's not what I want, and that's not what you should be trying to do to me, because that's not, period. But they will immediately become convinced that someone told me to think the way that I think, when no, realistically, my brain is evolving, and as my brain is evolving, I'm noticing things about life and about my own life and about the way that I was grown up and about the things around me. Like, I'm 20, right? I'm almost 21. I turned 21 in less than 2 months. My brain is getting to that point where it's going to be fully developed soon, and I can see the effects of that happening in real time with the way that my brain has been thinking the past year. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I do wish you good vibes, Pixels, because that does suck. Is this the same Wu Chang? We're gonna get cooked, dude. I can feel it. I'm trying to like get this piece of plastic off of this little thing, but it's not working. So this was, I think, the same Wu Chang that cooked us a while ago. People don't want to respect or learn other people's perspectives anymore. It's now more of wanting to spread your own ideals. Truly. Oh, it might not be. They don't have... What's it called? I don't think it's the same one. They do not have confined space. And the last Wu Chang had confined space. Yeah, one of the craziest things about... really anyone who has differing worldviews, and obviously like people are human beings and the way they think is going to be different. Not one person will ever think the exact same things as another person, right? It's just not how people were, you know, supposed to. If we want to talk about how people were supposed to be, people weren't ever really supposed to be the same, realistically. But anytime, like, if I go out, and whether it's like religious or something like political even, and I end up talking to someone and realize that we have different worldviews, it's so weird. I don't know. One of the biggest examples, and again, I don't want to, I really don't want to talk about it, but like it's kind of inescapable if I do bring this up, and I do want to bring it up because it's something that I think about very frequently. Obviously, if y'all don't know, this is going to come as a shock to you. I am queer. I'm a gay man. And as much as I am like, I mean, I wear nails, I act relatively feminine, but I don't think I'm pushing an agenda really ever. The only way you can like back up the idea that I'm ever pushing an agenda is me dressing a certain way or acting a certain way, which if that's pushing agenda to you, we have problems. But that aside, I feel like I'm not ever pushing an agenda. And I'm not ever trying to convince anyone. My outlook is, and I'm so serious, my entire outlook on, at least me personally, on being queer is, if I woke up tomorrow, if I went to sleep tonight and I woke up tomorrow and everyone on the world was completely indifferent about queer people and like LGBT, everyone was indifferent, no one like praised it, but also no one like condemned it and was super against it, that's the ideal universe. That's the ideal world. And I think this might be crazy to say. Realistically, I don't think it's crazy to say. I think if you are a queer person and you would choose having the praise that comes with, like, for example, Pride Month, if you would choose to have that over never having any of the oppression, but not getting that praise, that's problematic, in my opinion. But that's not what I'm trying to discuss. The crazy thing is, I feel like a lot of people, Christians especially, will end up choosing to believe that a gay person is always trying to push an agenda, when realistically they're not. They just want to live. They want to live in complete peace. But if I went to a Christian person right now, they would 100% end up trying to push their Christian agenda, which, I mean, all I'm saying is, I would, as a person, I feel like it's fair for me to want the same respect that I try to give. And if I'm not trying to push my agenda onto you, which is me experiencing a human emotion in a way that is unconventional to you, then I expect you to not try and push your agenda on me. Right? I think that's valid. I think that's valid. But maybe I'm the bad guy. I don't know. Is ranked over? Yes, ranked is over, team. What did we reach? Survivor, Elk 4 with 1 star. It's like God, okay, God is all-loving, but from someone who's read the Bible, I can name every instance he's killed people or ordered people to kill others for them not listening. They argue with real, but then God gets mad at some guy for not wanting to spread his yes. That's not spreading gospel, it's just oppression, period. There's a lot of things that, a lot of, just like, and again, I have to reiterate, I'm not trying to be like a spokesperson for anti-religion. If my outlook on religion is, if you are someone who follows a religion, I think deep down, from my perspective, deep down, it's people trying to understand why life is the way that it is and try and find a perspective on it and also find a community, which I think is fine. And if my mic cut it out. I think, I don't know when it was like, when it stopped. I think modern Christianity is fine. I see a lot of younger generations fall into Christianity, but they're not like toxic about it at all. They just kind of enter it to choose, or to try and understand the way life works, which I think is perfectly fine. I have nothing against. if you are seeking religion to gain an understanding and the comfort of, because truly, and I think Brittany Broski, crazy talk, but crazy reference, but Brittany Broski brought up this because she was raised very religious, and when she came out of religion, she was like, I understand why people are religious, because when you don't have anything to believe in, it can kind of feel scary. Like if you don't have anything to believe in, of like a creator who created you, if you don't believe in any of it, it can feel more scary than having the security of religion, which is true. Um, but again, the consistencies and the things that one of the things, the biggest things that I fail to understand, and I fail to like really, I don't know how else to describe it, but like the idea of the Bible stories, because like, sure, anyone can write down pretty much anything. Like for example, I could wake up, let's say I woke up this morning and I wrote down that I washed my face with just water and all my acne scarring disappeared just from that. And it's a miracle. All my acne scarring is gone. And I wrote that down in a little journal. And someone 10 years later, or 100 years later, or even 1,000 years later, reads that journal, is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This person used just pure tap water and got rid of their acne scarring. You know what I mean? Like there's a Bible story that I consistently think about, and it's the one of Jesus encountering a blind man, going up to him and rubbing mud in his eyes and thus healing his blindness. Which, hey, obviously that can't scientifically happen. Okay? That's just not something that can happen. And that's something that people choose to believe happened, because that's kind of like, that's their belief of, you know, believing that God and whatever can have all these miracles, which is period. If you choose to believe in that, period. But, you know, it's just like, how can you truly, there's nothing you can do in this current day and age to prove that like 90% of the things happening in the Bible actually happened. There are things that are historically accurate. Like one of the things that a lot of Christians end up saying is like, the Bible is historically accurate. Jesus was a real person, which sure, I'm not trying to be like, Jesus isn't real. Because I don't know. It was thousands of years ago. He very well could have been a real person. But and this is another thing that kind of supports this idea that religion really is just a means to understand and different perspectives on the world. Because one religion can paint Jesus as, you know, the Son of God, the Messiah, whatever, while another version of another religion paints Jesus as a completely different person. And it's just their interpretation of what that person was years ago. So, yeah, I don't believe in it personally. I've definitely fallen out of it. If Jesus appeared in my room right now and was right there and said, "Hey, Queen," I'd be like, period. Hallelujah. You know what I mean? But there's not much that can be done in the realm of reality. I know that sounds harsh, but in the realm of reality, there's not much that can be done for me to believe in religions. So my whole thought process is, hey, I'm kind of here to laugh, have fun, and make other people giggle, and go through life as it comes at me, truly. And that's all I'm choosing to do. Seems I popped in an awkward time? Not really. We're just discussing. We're discussing. Hold on. Pardon me. We're discussing religion. Super fun, lighthearted topic. Yeah, this will probably honestly be the only time I ever talk about it. I remember when I was generally so depressed and I thought it was because I was being punished, so I prayed for forgiveness. Yeah, that's so valid. Trust. I had a moment too. There's a quote that I remember hearing that was just kind of encapsulated. And again, it wasn't like all of my thought process behind religion, especially recently, has been thoughts that I have. It's not things that I see that people are like, this is how you should think about religion. It's me literally like cooking in our kitchen and being like, so that's kind of not making sense to my brain a little bit. With the ways that I've, understood the world as it is now, that doesn't really make sense. And one of the quotes I heard recently that perfectly encapsulated how I was developing this interpretation around prayer again, specifically, is this quote by this guy. And he says, he's talking about like disease and, the concept of religious people praying for their loved ones who are like battling an illness and such, which obviously I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but his quote with it was, prayer can't heal anything medicine can't. And to me, that's not divine, that's convenient, which is that just like, I heard that quote and I was like, wow, that really perfectly validates and encapsulates how I've been thinking about it. Because it wasn't something that I heard and I was like, oh, that's right. It wasn't a revelation. It was me going, and I know that's right. And that's exactly how I'm thinking. So, yeah. But anyways, I don't really know how to pronounce that word, but something Griffey I read has shown me that there's good people in religion, such as saints, for both men and women, for different reasons, like their morality, but they deserve their own credit. I agree. I think it's if you look at religion as a strictly negative thing, I think you're part of the problem, if I'm honest. Like, absolutely there are going to be bad people in religion, and there are going to be bad people who use religion against other people and use for control and such. But hey, there are gay people that are pretty bad people. Just objectively. You're going to find people who are bad, unfortunately, everywhere you look. And it's just also very unfortunate that the loudest subset of people tend to be the negative people. And you tend to hear about the negative people the most because, hey, what does the news like to report on these days? The bad. You're not really going to see the good parts of religion, and you're not going to see the good parts of, queer people and queerness. But if you look for it, you're going to find it. I love the law of attraction. That's one of my favorite things. I'm going to blow out my candle and I'm going to end stream. By the way, Sailor, well, you can see the smoke. Ranking was good. We are out of we're out of Hound. We're into Elk 4 within just 2 days of ranking. Pardon me, just 2 days of ranking, so that's good. But yeah, Deeves, I am going to end stream here, and I'm going to not speak for the rest of the day and have a nice, chill day, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. Bip, 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 bip. Boom, 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 boom. Hooray! Yes, very exciting. I'm not going to stream tonight. I will be streaming on Wednesday. We're going to do April Fool's reviews. That's going to be fun. And I'm actually going to be able to play on PC because, I don't know if you saw, my nails are much shorter now. And they're also very cool, but they're much shorter. So I can actually play on PC. So we'll be doing viewer games on Wednesday for the April Fool's event. And having a blast team. But I will see you guys then. Goodbye, everyone.